The arrival of Ruben Amorim at Old Trafford has brought a breath of fresh air, but also a monumental task, reshaping a squad that has long struggled with identity, consistency, and commitment. Almost immediately, Amorim was confronted with a harsh reality. Some of United's most recognizable names no longer fit into his long-term vision. As news broke that Alejandro Garnacho, Marcus Rashford, Jadon Sancho, Antony, and Tyrell Malaysia were all exploring options away from Manchester, it was both a relief and a red flag. On one hand, Amorim could finally begin molding the squad in his own image. On the other, it marked the start of a logistical and strategic puzzle, one that needs solving fast. The decision to allow these 5 players to report to Carrington later in July wasn't just about giving them more time to secure a transfer. It was a deliberate move. Strategic breathing space for Amorim to focus on the players he truly sees as part of United's future. In this vital pre-season period, distractions from unsettled players can unravel cohesion before it even begins to form. Still, it's only a temporary solution. Manchester United must make the most of this window to resolve the futures of these players before the season kicks off. Any uncertainty lingering into August risks disrupting squad morale, the focus of those who are staying, and the club's ability to execute other key transfers. Successfully offloading these 5 players will require decisiveness and flexibility in the market. Each case presents a unique challenge. Marcus Rashford, once the golden boy of Carrington, has seen his role questioned after years of inconsistency. Yet, interest from Barcelona and Bayern Munich suggests his market value and star power remain intact. Barcelona, still looking to strengthen their left flank after missing out on Nico Williams, who recently extended his contract with Athletic Bilbao until 2035, see Rashford as an intriguing option. His pace, directness, and big-game experience make him a fit stylistically. But as always, Barca's financial issues complicate any potential deal. They may push for a structured payment plan or even a loan with buy option. Bayern Munich, on the other hand, are in search of dynamic, versatile attackers who can operate in multiple systems. Rashford fits that mold, but his wages could be a sticking point for any interested club, United included. For United, this is a tightrope walk. Sell now and they could cash in, but risk criticism if Rashford rediscovers form elsewhere. Keep him, and they risk an unhappy, unmotivated player taking up a crucial role in the squad. This is a situation that must be handled with precision, empathy, and a long-term vision. Antony's case is even more delicate. The club paid a massive fee to bring him from Ajax, and any sale now will likely involve a financial hit, unless they find the right buyer. His recent loan spell at Real Betis offered glimpses of promise, and the Spanish club are keen on a permanent deal. Due to the Premier League's profit and sustainability rules, PSR, United would need to sell Antony for at least £32.8 million to avoid a loss on the books. That's a significant figure, but if Betis are convinced by his performances, a deal might be possible. If not, United must either find alternative suitors or accept a financial setback to open up wages and squad space. Letting go of Antony would offer financial relief and the freedom to bring in players more aligned with Amorim's high-intensity style. For Antony, a permanent exit might be the best chance to rediscover his rhythm and rebuild his confidence in the right environment. Jadon Sancho represents a different kind of dilemma. After an underwhelming loan spell at Chelsea, his Premier League stock seems diminished. Yet Juventus have emerged as a serious suitor, reportedly progressing in talks with United. The sticking point is, again, his wages. Sancho's current salary is among the highest at the club, and Juventus would likely need United to subsidize part of it, whether through a loan deal or a reduced transfer fee. For Sancho, a move to Italy could be the fresh start he desperately needs. Juventus offer pedigree, structure, and a competitive environment. For United, offloading him would lift a financial burden and remove a player who clearly no longer fits into the club's plans. Alejandro Garnacho is perhaps the most surprising name on this list. A fan favorite and a symbol of the club's youth development pipeline, Garnacho is still only 21 and bursting with potential. However, reports suggest that United are open to letting him go if the right offer comes in. there's no shortage of suitors. Atletico Madrid, Napoli, and Chelsea have all registered interest. Atletico, known for nurturing young talent, could offer him the platform to mature. Napoli's attacking style might suit his strengths. Chelsea, always hungry for emerging stars, could see him as a long-term asset. But the player himself seems intent on staying in the Premier League. That complicates matters for United, who may be hesitant to sell such a talent to a domestic rival. If a strong offer arrives from another Premier League side, United will need to weigh financial gain against the risk of strengthening a competitor. It's a delicate balance between short-term cash and long-term consequence. Tyrell Malaysia, meanwhile, is a quieter case. His underwhelming loan at PSV has lowered his stock, but United are reportedly open to letting him go on the cheap. For smaller clubs, this could be an opportunity. Malacia needs minutes. A move to a club where he can play regularly would help him rebuild confidence. For United, even a low-fee sale would open up wages and a squad slot, valuable resources in the current rebuild. It's a rare example of a win-win in modern football. For Ruben Amorim to successfully implement his philosophy, the offloading of these 5 players isn't optional, it's essential. He wants a team fully committed to his vision, a high-octane, tactically disciplined side ready to fight for major trophies. Keeping players who no longer want to be part of the project would only invite negativity, disrupt cohesion, and delay progress. Resolving these transfers quickly would also free up vital funds. The money saved and raised could fuel new signings better suited to Amorim's system. United have already made a positive first step by securing Matheus Cunha from Wolves, an attacker who knows the Premier League and brings pace, aggression, and flair. Their pursuit of Bryan Mbeumo from Brentford signals a desire to add more explosiveness and unpredictability in attack. But that's just the beginning. Amorim wants reinforcements in key areas. A central striker who can hold the ball, lead the line, and finish chances with consistency. A midfield general, someone who can dictate tempo, control possession, and break up play. A new goalkeeper, possibly to replace the erratic Andre Onana. While Onana has had moments of brilliance, his inconsistency is a concern. United may need a more stable option between the sticks to anchor the defense. These additions could dramatically elevate the club's prospects this season, but they won't happen unless the dead wood is cleared. It's now up to Manchester United's leadership and the players themselves to facilitate these exits. The club must be professional and pragmatic in negotiations. That means setting realistic valuations, remaining open to creative deals, and acting with urgency. At the same time, the players need to show professionalism too. Making unreasonable demands or dragging out negotiations only harms their careers and the team's future. What's at stake here is not just player movement, it's the very identity of Manchester United going forward. This is Amorim's first preseason in charge. It's his chance to build trust, instill his tactical framework, and mold a new team spirit. Lingering distractions from unsettled stars could derail that before the first ball is even kicked. Solving these cases decisively would send a message. The club is serious about turning the page, about backing their new manager, and about reclaiming their place among Europe's elite. For United, this summer isn't just about change, it's about transformation.